All right, so the 4.2 live stream has ended, and sometimes I hate just living on the West Coast because I had to wake up at like 4 o'clock just to make sure I was somewhat coherent and awake when it started at 4:30 my time in the morning. But obviously we're going to be getting the release of Silver Wolf, and then we are also going to be getting the release, where is she, of Evanescia, right? Let me just try to find the splash art right here. Evanescia, they are obviously going to be the 4.2 characters. 4.2 phase 1 is going to be Silver Wolf level 9s, and then 4.2 phase 2 is going to be Evanescia, and then we'll also be going over the rerun banners, and I'll make a separate video probably tomorrow about pull value, and then there's a bunch of other stuff too, as long as build guides for all the characters and so on and so forth. But yeah, they also showed gameplay of the characters, which is nice. Obviously we're also going to be getting the Elation Trailblazer. Very somewhat disappointed about this character in general, considering, you know, all the version betas. So, you know, it is what it is, unfortunately, which also kind of sucks given the fact that both Remembrance and Harmony MC both were very, very good. And then you got the Elation Trailblazer that's kind of not fantastic. Additional stuff gameplay wise, I'm not going to go into story stuff because I personally like to just play that myself and not have to worry about any spoilers, so you know, I will respectfully do the same to others. We are getting an expansion for Currency Wars. They're also making it so whether you play Currency Wars or you play, I think it was, I don't want to actually have to go through this all the commentary, but I think Currency Wars and I forgot what other game mode, but you can claim your weeklies through both of those, which they already kind of had in general, so I'm not sure what that comment was about. Additionally, we are also be getting a addition to the dice game where you can face bosses. I have my screen like this here, I'll just do that. This event right here, honestly, I really liked. I thought this was really fun and cool. Obviously I think the most OP was Robin, but you know, maybe they're going to add more characters and all of that fun jazz. So that's that. You're also going to be able to go to other players' parlor cars. Kind of cool, I guess. I'm not really into that kind of stuff. You are able to customize Pom Pom. And then they are also bringing back, if I can find it, the Relic Event. So this was really cool. It came out in 3.7 with Cyrene, and you were able to clear content and get certain tickets. And so what you would do is you would pull on it was in the events page, and you would pull on relics, and they would give you different relics with different sets, and it would tell you if the set was going to be good or not for the character, and whether or not you were going to be getting SS, A, and so on and so forth for each relic set. So that is very nice. I definitely think this is very useful and good for players who don't really want to farm a lot. That, or you can actually farm for a separate character while trying to get the relic set you want for a different character. So you could kind of, you know, metaphorically kill two birds with one stone. So that is actually really, really cool. Next, we have a streaming event in game with the character, kind of like Sparksy. You are going to be getting, as you can see, good rewards. Not you, but these two, actually these three, very good rewards. So that's good. The combat event, which is cool. And let me see if I can find. And then obviously with it being anniversary, we are going to be getting doubled the amount of Star Rail passes. Instead of the normal 10, we're going to be getting 20. That's very cool. And we are also going to be getting to the ones that blaze. We get this every single anniversary. You pick a character, you get a blessing from them, whatever it may be, and then you get a free multi. Me, I'm picking my boy Finon, my favorite character in the game. Picking my boy. So looking at 3 multis could be a little better, honestly, but 3rd anniversary, 3 multis, it makes sense. hopefully it is a little better in the future. Now the other information, I made a video a while ago about this, kind of what kickstarted my channel into really, you know, going up in terms of views and all of that stuff. But we are going to be getting 2 new characters in the free limited 5-star character exchange, that being Huahua and Robin. I did make a video about that in terms of who to get, but I think I'll make an updated guide because Huahua is actually buffed and we do know information about her buffs. So you can either choose one of these characters or one of the characters already in the shop, and then I will also make a separate video going over the Celestial Invitation. So this, if you don't know the name for, I mean, I'm sure you know what it is, but this is the pool of characters you lose your 50-50 to. They're adding Yunli, Argenti, and the OG Silver Wolf into this. So, and obviously you can select what characters you would have that option to lose your 50-50 to in order to possibly gain eidolons for characters you might use. It's just, you know, regardless, even with 3 new characters being added, it still sucks to lose your 50-50 to them. But I will make a guide as to possibly who the best characters to select on the lose 50-50 pool. I'm still missing these 2 characters, so personally for me, I'd probably just do that just for collection purposes, make sure they're on there, and make sure I still have Fushwen because I still don't have her. Everybody else I have multiple eidolons in, and you know, it is what it is. But that is honestly, oh, we also have a free Castas skin coming out, which is going to be really cool. It definitely looks a lot better than the Firefly skin, so that is very, very good. Looking at here, we do have some other events like a Phantasm Moon new games stuff, and then just raffles and all of that fun jazz. So 4.2 honestly looks pretty good. Just a lot of content now going to be coming out, and I wanted to make sure I got this video out as soon as possible.